Good morning. I just wanted to hop on here today and give a word of encouragement. It seems like everyone really that I know right now is just really suffering in life. It's almost like a machine gun just keeps going out with one thing after another, after another, after another. And it's weeks like you've had a long day and nothing's went right. And you're ready to get home and you're going to cook spaghetti and the entire jar of spaghetti sauce falls out of the bag in the garage and just bust on everything, the cars, the groceries, all of it. I mean, things like that happen. Yes, that happened to me. And then yesterday I backed into a pole with my new vehicle, and yeah, so it's life. And those are little minute things, but it's just whenever they come trickling in on top of life's big things, it's hard sometimes. You want to lose your joy. But yesterday I just thought, no, I'm not going to. I am just, I've got insurance. It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. I'm just not going to let this steal my day. And I decided to just look up instead of look out. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. I know that some of you are dealing with real life circumstances, stuff way worse than spaghetti sauce and a car wreck or fender bender. But I just want to say that, I've been in one of the hardest seasons of my life, and some real life stuff has happened to our family that has just been painful and hurtful and hard to deal with. And I've just had to somehow keep my hope, because the Bible says hope deferred makes the heart sick, and I don't want to be sick. Life's hard enough, and so I've had to just really lean in on God and focus on His promises. And lately, thoughts have wanted to attack my mind, fears wanted to creep in, worry, anxiety, just over the future. I had a 20-year marriage that ended, and so that has just created just a lot of panic in my life. And I've had to stop and say, no, God's promises are for me. All of His plans are for the good. He has a good plan. Things are going to be all right. And I've realized that if I let my thoughts go wild, I'm going to have a terrible day. The worry is going to creep in, and the Bible says, take your thoughts captive. And that means you have a little work to do. You actually have to be intentional to take them captive. If bad thoughts are coming into your mind, they're not from above, they're from below. And you've got to start looking up. Some of the hardest places in my life, there's been times I went to the Lord and I carried hope, and I got through that season so much better. But there were times I went to the wrong sources, and I let bitterness creep in and unforgiveness, and I chose the wrong decisions, and my life was painful. And I will say this year has been painful, but it's been a different kind of pain because I've had the hope of the Lord, the joy of God deep within. Even through tears, I could just feel Him. And if you need some hope today, if you're struggling, you're having just a terrible time this year, or just ask God for some grace. Ask Him for some grace for today. Just say, God, I need you. I need grace today. I need some help. I'm struggling. And listen, don't think God doesn't hear you just because maybe you don't think you're perfect, or you've kind of fell off the beaten path with God and you've not sought Him like you should, or maybe you've been struggling in areas and struggling in addiction. Don't let that keep you from prayer. God died for all of us, and He loves you, and there's nothing that you can ever do that will keep Him from listening to you. Your prayers count. So go to Him, and heck, what's it? Just try it. Just say, God, give me some grace today. I need your help. I mean, it never hurts to ask. And God will hear you. He'll come to your rescue. The Bible says, seek me and I will seek you. So just begin to try. I know that some of you think, oh, God's not going to do anything. I've been in this place forever, blah, blah, blah. Remember, the Bible says there is a time to mourn and there is a time to dance. There is a time to cry and there is a time to laugh. You're not stuck in these hard places. Mountaintop seasons they're going to come, but you've got to keep your faith, keep your hope, keep going to God, keep fighting the good fight. Keep letting Him work within you so that you can walk around with a filled life. God sent Jesus so that we could have life in abundance. And even in these hard places, man, carrying God's hope and just knowing He's right there with you and His plans are for the good. Romans 8:28 says it. All of His plans are for the good. And He has good plans for us. And just holding on to that can really help you in the seasons where life is too much. So I hope this helps someone today. If you're struggling, Just ask God for some help. Ask Him for some grace today. And know that He hears you. God cannot love you any more than He loves you right now, this moment. No matter how much you change, no matter how perfect you try to be, He cannot love you any more. Not ever. So just go to Him and let Him hold you. And I hope this helps someone. Have a good day.